If I was just describing, what the business is all about and what we do, very simply, in the UK, there is over 3,000 independent insurance brokers. If you're an insurer trying to distribute your products to those insurance brokers, you have no idea what their customer base looks like. What we do is we scrape broker customer data from their back office systems, bring it all into one place, into our platform, make it visible and searchable. And now we're in a phase where we're actually starting to use the data and analytics to predict where insurers should be spending their time distributing products. Equally, at the other end of the platform for the brokers, we're starting to direct the brokers where they should be placing their customer risks into the insurer markets based on doing two things: overlaying customer data with insurer risk appetite data. So by the time we put the two bits together, we can actually put the parties together much more efficiently. So as our chairman says, it's a very simple idea, something that's never been done in the intermediated commercial insurance market before, but it has huge potential to drive out cost and efficiency, but also improve performance. And if we can really deliver on that over the next few years, we can take a real big slice of that value that we're creating. We're based in Dundee in Scotland. We've got a team of 45 people now. In terms of key leadership roles, we've got Kevin Ord, who we brought in last year as our Chief Operating Officer. We just appointed a Chief Commercial Officer, a chap called Alan Sanderson, at the start of this year, as part of scaling up the business. We are in revenue, I would say we're kind of in scale-up stage. We're kind of through the startup. We did 2.65 million of revenue last year. We've got a plan to do 4.5 million of revenue this year. So we're maybe a slightly unusual story. So we managed to get £400,000 of angel investment from our angel investors who reinvested at that round there. But that gave us a runway of 6 months to build a product from scratch, to sign up insurers and sign up brokers, both ends of the platform. And we did it. I managed to sign Hiscox within 5 months, and they paid advanced payments on the platform going live in October. So they signed in May, going live in October. We signed Zurich in the summer. So the strength of the proposition was good. And I guess, that helped to get some deals done and some money through the door, and they all had to pay up fronts and things like that. So we're quite unusual in that we burnt through our investment literally and managed to get the income in. It was just, yeah. And then we built the business on our own revenues. We used as much soft money as we could as well. So we won a RBS FinTech competition, which was £80,000. We won another competition, which was £75,000. We managed to get a £300,000 convertible loan out of the Scottish Government. Yeah, we got to a point that we went, do you know what? It's working, and we'd be mad not to put proper money into it to accelerate what we're doing. We've raised £6 million of capital in our raise in December at the end of last year, of which Mercia were a big part of that. Our plan for that capital was to employ more people in the UK to consolidate what we're doing, but also accelerate what we're doing. So we've got off to a fast start. We brought in 12 people that we've had lined up last year that we brought in at the start of this year. So we're off on that journey with the UK. And also what we're starting to do is build out into the US. We've already had our first trip over to the US. We think we've identified employee number one. And we plan to take this proposition into the US market in 2023. And that's the big play for the next sort of 12, 18 months for this business. We've got an amount of money into the business. If we plant a flag in America in the next 12 months and get this thing off and running, we'll be needing a whole lot more money. But the difference is we can see the size of the prize in America. So I think in terms of ambition, we believe we can get this business out the ground in the US in 2023. We think that we've got a fair bit to go in the UK alone. If we start to build it out in the US, the US market is 10 times the size of the UK market. This business can comfortably hit 10 million of revenue in the UK, and then you're looking at a market in the US that's 10 times the size of that. The application of what we do can be applied to other markets in the world as well, beyond the US. But actually, what's really exciting is we start to build a bigger and bigger data set. We've got 1.3 billion of commercial premiums in our platform now in the UK. 500,000 policies are in the platform. We're starting to see opportunities, and the big opportunity that I think that we've got that's not in scope at the moment is actually to start building our own products. We can see the gaps in the market where our insurer partners are not playing, where our brokers have needs to place customer risks, and there's a real opportunity potentially to start building product and filling those gaps as well.